much for joining me. Evidently, Walmart has been fined for shipping realistic toys to New York. Also, word is that they're laying off about 1,000 corporate people, and they have cut hours for employees. There's also a hiring freeze going on. But the retail giant Walmart will have to pay $16,000 in penalties and fees to New York State after an investigation by the Office of Attorney General found that several of its online third-party sellers sold and shipped toy guns that were too closely resembling real firearms. This isn't the first time they've been fined. Back in 2015, Walmart, Amazon, Kmart, Sears, all agreed to settle a probe into an agreement made with the Attorney General Eric Schneiderman back then, according to Bloomberg. Just like now, they were allegedly selling guns that were prohibited under New York state law for being too realistic to residents who bought the products online. According to Bloomberg, the retail store or stores sold more than 6,400 banned toy guns in New York between 2012 and December, I guess it was, of 2015. Walmart ended up paying the bulk of the fine, which then was $225,000, because the probe found that the company violated. Oh, I'm all tongue-tied. Yeah, thank you for the coffee. I definitely need it today. Thank you. I think the solar flare that is impacting our planet has just physically wiped me out. New York law prohibits retailers from selling or shipping toy guns that are black, dark blue, silver, or aluminum colored and look like a real gun, according to the Attorney General's office. Now, this time, authorities said Walmart shipped 9 of the toy guns to addresses in New York, including Westchester, New York City, and Western New York. Realistic toy guns can put communities in danger, and that is why they are banned in New York, says Attorney General Letitia James. Walmart failed to prevent its third-party sellers from selling realistic-looking toy guns to New York addresses, violating our laws and putting people at risk. The ban on realistic toy guns is meant to keep New Yorkers safe, and my office will not hesitate to hold any business that violates the law accountable. Why don't they go after the gangs? You know, they have more gang killings in New York than probably any place else. I don't know. I think Chicago would be second on the list for killings with actual real guns. Realistic looking toy guns can be used, she said, to engage in unlawful activity and led to several deaths and shootings across the state, according to officials. Businesses that illegally sell or distribute these types of toy guns in New York can be fined up to $1,000 per violation. I'll give you a link to the law. I have a PDF paper, but it's not just selling them. It says here 872, whereas New York City Administrative Code 10-113G contains provisions designed to penalize the sale, offer for sale, possession, use, or attempt to use or give away toy or imitation firearms. So if you have one that was given to you, then yeah, that person's breaking the law. And yeah, wow. Here we have an image that was provided by the Attorney General's office of the gun. It's got the orange tip and it's kind of a silvery blue. I don't know how big it is. Some of the comments that were posted to Facebook that I found, there isn't one thing about that gun that makes it look real. Another one says, grow up, y'all, it's a toy. Another one, Bobby, says that they're glad they grew up in the 80s. Here's a post from John Manis. My wife couldn't get a knockoff Lego kit of a gun shipped to New York. I guess the 5,000 pieces posed a danger. Another post says, When I was a kid, we had literally automatic water squirters that looked like actual Uzis. Those were the most popular when we played laser tag. The rifles were actually white, and U.S. laser tag people would paint them black to be less visible. Excuse me. Another one says, damn, imagine living a life and being offended by a toy. Another one, how's the investigation into our Attorney General committing mortgage fraud going? Yeah, they're going after Walmart and the guns. And yeah, that's a big deal. Is that the same one? Yeah, evidently lied about the value or something about some property she owns. Here's another comment. Maybe she's trying to deflect off of her mortgage fraud. Didn't the Attorney General commit mortgage fraud? Another comment, only fined $16,000. Only $1,000 fine for the seller? That's ridiculous. The seller should be banned from selling on the Walmart site and pay the heavier fines. Those fines are a joke. Yeah, they should get rid of the third-party sellers, ban them. Here's an image of current toy gun regulation. Federal law for a toy gun must have a brightly colored tip. New York City law must be entirely brightly colored. Yeah, and you can see the orange tip on there. Now she's asking consumers who see realistic toy guns sold in stores in New York or online with shipping within the state can file an online complaint with the Attorney General's office. The settlement indicated that nearly 50 imitation weapons violating New York law were purchased through the Walmart website between March of 2020 and November of 2023. Toy guns sold in the state must be in bright colors or made entirely of transparent or translucent materials, with businesses subject to fine of $1,000 per violation, according to the Attorney General Letitia James' office. So what the fines consist of, they are $14,000 in penalties and $2,000 in fees under the settlement with the Attorney General's office. The total of $16,000 is a tiny fraction of the approximately $49 million in net income Walmart earned on an average day in the most recent financial quarter. Yeah, and they're raising prices, and they're, like I said, they've laid off probably 1,000 corporate officials, and they've cut hours for employees. I know that because my daughter works there. Anyway, so what are your thoughts? Please put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.